The sun dips below the rim of the Grand Canyon, casting long skeletal shadows across the churning Colorado River. In 1928, this same sun witnessed the audacious honeymoon voyage of Glenn and Bessie Hyde, a young couple determined to etch their names into the unforgiving landscape by conquering the river's wrath. But somewhere between ambition and adventure, they vanished, leaving behind an empty boat and a riddle that continues to reverberate through the canyon walls. Theories, as vast and varied as the canyon itself, have attempted to piece together the fragments of their fate. Did a rogue wave, a watery leviathan, snatch them from their vessel, leaving it adrift as a chilling testament to their struggle? Their experience with whitewater lent weight to this possibility, yet whispers of a darker narrative began to take hold. Could the vastness of the canyon have concealed a more sinister act? Some believe Bessie, perhaps disillusioned by her new marriage, succumbed to desperation and took Glenn's life, before disappearing into the labyrinthine depths. This chilling theory found temporary credence in Elizabeth Cutler's 1971 claim, where she confessed to being Bessie and recounted a deadly fight. Yet her story unraveled, leaving behind a tangled web of doubt and fueling the flames of speculation. Then came Georgie Clark, a pioneering river runner who defied norms and carved her own path in the male-dominated world of whitewater expeditions. Rumors swirled, fueled by the discovery of the Hyde's marriage license in her belongings and a birth certificate connecting her to Bessie's maiden name. Was it a cunningly constructed cover-up or a mere coincidence? The truth, like the bodies of the missing couple, remained stubbornly hidden. Years turned into decades, search parties disbanded, and the sun continued its relentless journey across the canyon walls. Yet the memory of Glenn and Bessie refused to fade. Their story became a chilling reminder of the river's unforgiving nature, a cautionary tale whispered on the wind and etched in the minds of those who dared to challenge its might. Today the mystery remains unsolved, a puzzle with missing pieces scattered amongst the echoing rapids and sun-baked cliffs. Was it nature's cruelty or a human hand that led to their disappearance? Perhaps the answer lies in the secrets the canyon holds close, waiting to be unearthed by a future explorer brave enough to delve into its depths and listen to the whispers of the wind. Or perhaps their story will forever remain an enigma, a haunting melody played on the turbulent waters of the Colorado, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. The sun may set, but the mystery of Glenn and Bessie Hyde never truly sleeps. It lingers in the shadows, a stark reminder that even in the face of immense human spirit, the wilderness can hold secrets that refuse to be tamed. In the shadows of the Hawaiian landscape, a date etched in horror, April 13, 2005, marked the discovery of Armin Johnson's lifeless form near Kahuku Ranch in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, a clandestine realm bordering the park's southern expanse. Johnson, aged 44, met an untimely demise as he was found clad in the ordinary guise of a tank top, shorts, socks, and slippers, a stark contrast to the extraordinary mystery that enveloped him. A journey that began in Seattle, Washington in 1984, led Johnson to the serene embrace of the Big Island, where he carved his identity as a local radio show host. Yet the tranquility shattered as evidence unveiled a chilling revelation. Johnson suffered a solitary gunshot wound to his upper back neck 2 days prior to being found, on April 11, 2005. The crime scene, a haunting tableau, unfolded about 100 yards off the Mamalahoa Highway, a desolate stretch that bore witness to the sinister act. In the wake of the mystery, the National Park Service and the Federal Bureau of Investigation persist in their pursuit of the shooter. An active, ongoing investigation is still open, with a $10,000 reward dangling as a tantalizing incentive for those who can unravel the threads of this cold case. In 2015, FBI Special Agent in Charge Paul Delacourt said, "A decade has passed since the murder of Armin Johnson. We are hoping that the passage of time may embolden a witness to come forward and tell us the truth about how and why this tragic act of violence occurred." On the evening of July 17, 1981, the serene landscapes of Yosemite National Park bore witness to Stacy Ann Arris, a 14-year-old girl, and her entourage of 9 others, including her father George. Their chosen path was no ordinary trek. They had enlisted the services of a contractor for the National Park Service, setting the stage for a difficult excursion. The group, guided by an air of anticipation, traversed the rugged terrain on horseback, riding through the majestic beauty of Yosemite. Against the backdrop of the John Muir Trail, and as the sun cast long shadows over Yosemite, the group pressed on, ascending to the ethereal heights of 9,400 feet above sea level. There, amidst the pristine wilderness, awaited the silhouette of Sunrise High Sierra Camps, a refuge, or perhaps, as events would unfold, a place of unforeseen perils. The camp, perched at a precarious altitude, boasted 9 cabins capable of accommodating 34 souls. The plan was to rest here and spend the night, before embarking on the High Sierra Camp Loop, an itinerary that promised both adventure and, as they would soon discover, the inexplicable. As the night settled upon Sunrise High Sierra Camps, an eerie calm enveloped the cabins. Within one of these cabins, Stacy Ann Arris and her father George laid their heads for the evening. In the quaint solitude of their shared cabin, Stacy, driven by an insatiable curiosity, decided to seize the moment. The young adventurer, armed with her camera, slipped on a pair of sandals and went to capture the beauty of the surrounding wilderness under the moonlit sky. Her father declined to go with Stacy, so instead Stacy said she would walk down the trail with another member of their excursion group, a 71-year-old man by the name of Gerald Stewart. On the recommendation of her dad, Stacy quickly changed from her sandals to hiking boots, and then Stacy and Gerald headed down the trail. In this moment of parental guidance, George's intervention hinted at a delicate balance between trust and caution. While the specifics of Stacy's relationship with Gerald remained uncertain, the fact that her father allowed this nocturnal escapade suggested a level of familiarity with Gerald. In the shadows of the moonlit night at Sunrise High Sierra Camps, Stacy Ann Arris and Gerald Stewart embarked on their quick journey. The air was thick with anticipation as they ventured just a short distance from the camp. Amidst the granite hills, just above Sunrise Lakes, Gerald, feeling the weight of his 71 years, conveyed the need to rest. The incline leading to the lake suggested a natural pause for Gerald, a moment to catch his breath after the ascent. They paused on a boulder not far from the watchful eyes of the camp. A tour guide from their group observed this pit stop, Gerald resting on the rock and Stacy, with the promise of a swift return, walking away towards the tree line and circling the lake. However, Stacy would walk past that tree line and was never seen again. When she didn't return after a few minutes, a relentless search began. The National Park Service, swift to respond, launched a formal search that spanned 9 agonizing days. Helicopters sliced through the vast expanse and hundreds of determined souls combed through the terrain. Yet the elusive truth remained hidden. Not a trace of Stacy, no remnants of her presence except for one chilling discovery: an abandoned camera lens on the trail leading down to Sunrise Lake 3. Stacy Ann Arris, a spirited young explorer, had become a phantom of the wilderness, leaving behind only questions that echoed through the haunting silence of that July night in 1981. As Stacy Ann Arris's disappearance lingered in the vast expanse of Yosemite National Park, the mystery surrounding that night endures, a story etched in the granite hills and whispered by the trees. Her vanishing act defies explanation, leaving behind a haunting void in the heart of her friends and family. The searchlights of helicopters may have faded, and the formal search may have concluded, but the questions persist. What unseen forces conspired on that moonlit trail leading to Sunrise Lake 3? Where did Stacy Ann Arris go, and why did the landscape devour every trace of her existence? Yosemite, with its towering pines and serene lakes, guards its secrets with stoic silence. The camera lens, a lone artifact left on the trail, stands as a poignant reminder of a story suspended in the realm of the unknown. Stacy Ann Arris, in her eternal absence, becomes a spectral figure, forever entwined with the haunting beauty of the High Sierra Camps, a name whispered by the wind, a presence felt in the quietude of the wilderness, and a story that echoes through the ages. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Fireside Unsolved. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Until next time, take it easy and be easy, you filthy bastards.